Coca Cola's costly misstep. Hey guys, welcome back to 5 Minutes Learning. Today, we're diving into a fascinating chapter of Coca Cola's history that left many scratching their heads. Imagine a world where the price of your soda changes with the temperature. In this video, we'll unravel the curious misstep made by Monsieur Douglas Ivester, the chief executive of Coca Cola, who floated the idea of implementing a summer soda surcharge based on demand. Unsurprisingly, this proposal didn't exactly land well with Coca Cola enthusiasts worldwide. Before we spill the carbonated tea, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on intriguing stories like this. Let's jump into the world of Coca Cola and the summer soda saga. Don't miss it. In the annals of corporate history, there are moments that stand out as cautionary tales. One such moment occurred in 1999 when Monsieur Douglas Ivester, then chairman and CEO of Coca Cola, made a series of blunders that would ultimately cost him his position. At the heart of this controversy was a misguided attempt to introduce a vending machine that could automatically raise prices in response to hot weather. The global backlash was swift and scathing, and it revealed a stark lesson in understanding both the marketplace and consumer sentiment. Coke's missteps and public outcry. It all began when Monsieur Douglas Ivester, a seasoned executive in many aspects, found himself on the receiving end of international outrage. In an interview with a Brazilian news magazine, he casually mentioned a new Coca Cola vending machine technology. This innovation was designed to adjust prices based on the prevailing weather conditions. On the surface, Ivester's explanation was grounded in economic theory. As demand for a refreshing Coca Cola rises during hot weather, why not charge a premium for it? However, this seemingly rational idea quickly spiraled into a public relations nightmare. The turning point came on December 17, 1999, when the Wall Street Journal ran a scathing front-page story titled "Tone Deaf. Ivester has all skills of a CEO, but one ear for political nuance." The article highlighted how Ivester's handling of various incidents had eroded the Coca-Cola board's confidence in him, ultimately leading to his abrupt announcement of stepping down from his position in April 2000. The uproar stemmed from Ivester's comments about the weather-responsive vending machine. He explained, "Coca-Cola is a product whose utility varies from moment to moment. In a final summer championship, when people meet in a stadium to have fun, the utility of a cold Coca-Cola is very high. So it is fair that it should be more expensive. The machine will simply make this process automatic." While Coca-Cola later claimed these remarks were taken out of context and had no intention of introducing such a machine, the damage was done. The public perception was that Coca-Cola was a company more interested in profit margins than customer satisfaction. The economic principle of price discrimination. The idea behind the vending machine was rooted in price discrimination, a common practice in economics. It involves selling the same product to different customer groups at varying prices. In theory, it makes sense from a profit maximization perspective. Price discrimination is a complex dance in the world of economics, where companies strive to charge different prices to different customer groups, segments, or under various circumstances. However, what Coca-Cola failed to consider was the buyer's perspective and the potential dilution of the brand's image. In this intricate tango, missteps can lead to public outrage and brand damage, as exemplified by Coca-Cola's experience in the late 1990s. Understanding the degrees of price discrimination. Price discrimination comes in 3 degrees, with each degree involving different strategies. 1. First degree. This degree charges each customer a unique price based on the intensity of their demand. 2. Second degree. Prices vary based on the volume bought, encouraging bulk purchases. 3. Third degree. This is where things get complex. Prices are adjusted differently for various classes of buyers. Within this degree, several methods are employed. A. Customer segment pricing. Different customer groups are charged different prices for the same products. For example, museums often charge varying rates for students. B. Product form pricing. Diverse alternatives to a product, such as variations in quality or style, are offered at different prices. Levi's, for instance, sells numerous styles of jeans at varying price points. C. Image pricing. The same product is priced differently due to variations in image. Think of cosmetics with different price tiers. D. Channel pricing. Depending on where you buy the product, it could have different prices. This can be seen when comparing prices at a restaurant to those at a vending machine. E. Location pricing. Products might have different prices at different locations. For time pricing. Prices fluctuate by season, day, or hour. The airline industry, for example, uses yield pricing, where costs change with the time of day, day of the week, or season of the year. From the buyer's perspective, perceived fairness plays a pivotal role in how consumers react to price discrimination. When consumers judge pricing tactics as fair, subsequent transactions are also perceived as fair. In cases where consumers are involved in price determination, they tend to view prices as fair. So what factors influence this perception of fairness? 1. Equity theory. Buyers compare the price they receive with reference to a prior transaction. If they feel the current price is higher than their reference transaction, they perceive it as unfair. DUIs, dual entitlement. Suppliers evaluate the fairness of their pricing tactics based on community standards. Price increases, seen as exploiting increased market power, are considered unfair. 3. Fairness heuristics. People often judge situations based on the most relevant information, which can influence their perception of procedural justice. 4. Theory of distributed justice. In exchange relationships, rewards should be proportional to what buyers invest. Deviations from this principle are viewed as unfair. 5. Purchase context and situation norms. How fairness is judged can change based on the context and norms. Trust breaches early in a buyer-seller relationship are seen as less unfair than later breaches. The Coca Cola vending machine controversy. As public outrage grew, Coca Cola was forced to backtrack on its vending machine plans. The image of a customer-centric brand had taken a severe hit. Facing relentless criticism, Coca Cola eventually abandoned its new vending machine pricing strategy. Consumer backlash through expressions of dissatisfaction, negative word of mouth, and satire in media outlets forced the company to backtrack on its plans. Ultimately, Coca Cola issued a public statement retracting its intent to introduce such a vending machine. Conclusion: a valuable lesson in branding. The Coca Cola vending machine blunder is a powerful reminder of the vital role branding plays in business. It's not just about economic strategies, it's also about understanding how your customers feel. The most successful brands are those that put customer satisfaction and a positive image at the forefront of their priorities. In the end, Coca-Cola's expensive blunder highlighted the enduring importance of how customers perceive a brand. Looking back, their mistake wasn't in exploring price discrimination, but rather in failing to effectively connect with their customers. They missed a golden opportunity to explain their strategy and its benefits, which led to a damaging public backlash. The Coca-Cola case drives home the idea that navigating the world of price discrimination is a complex and sensitive affair. To succeed, you must comprehend and respect your customers' perceptions and fairness norms. Engaging and communicating with them effectively can be the difference between a well-executed strategy and a public relations catastrophe. In a world where your brand's image and consumer trust are worth their weight in gold, the vending machine price hike misstep is a vivid reminder that how your brand is perceived matters more than anything in the marketplace. Thanks for watching.